minute, I hold out my hand, but my heart won't be in it.
John Eaton, right?
Right.
It's good that we could get together and really talk about your life, because you've lived a very interesting life.
Yeah,
And,
it's really been a fun thing, you know. I've had enough fun for 25 people.
25, right? That's good. When were you born?
I was born November 3rd, 1924.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm 82. I'm looking for November so I can get to be 23.
Wow.
My mother was 106 when she died.
Wow.
I'm little. When I went into service, I only weighed 135 pounds.
Pretty light.
You know, but I was determined to be the baddest dude out there. You know, so anything that wanted done that was dangerous or something to do, I'm the one to do it, right? So we ran with this crowd, man, stealing bicycles we steal fruit trucks, and
Fruit truck?
Yeah.
You mean these carts or
no, I mean,
actual trucks?
mobile trucks.
Wow.
We're 15, 16 years old now.
Uh-huh.
And we deliver fruit and vegetables to everybody in the neighborhood. And then drive the truck off the end of the pier.
Oh.
We were bad.
Now you wouldn't eat the fruit, you would just...
Oh, we'd eat all we want. Yeah, well, we'd give it out to the people, you know.
Okay.
Like that Robin Hood thing, you know.
Oh, this is right around here. So you went to the service. Now, what did you actually...
Oh, but I got it before we get to that service part.
Mm-hmm.
This is the part. I'm looking every summer. We had to go up to the jail and visit the boys that's in jail. They'll stand outside and holler up and, "How you doing?"
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when you getting out? No, you know.
Really?
And this is bad. You wouldn't know about it if you hadn't been to jail a little bit, you know.
Oh, that's how it was.
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna be tough, you gotta show that you're tough, right?
You know. So I'm looking at this stuff, man, and I'm saying, "Hey, man, this is strange." This is what happened. I'm sleeping. The attic is 3 rooms. There's 3 rooms up there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I sleep in the attic. And I had this dream. Say your first name again.
Mario.
Mario. I had this dream. I dreamt that I was sitting like on the ledge of a canyon, just sitting there. It was a warm day. And I could see my white hair was blowing in the wind, and I could see my beard was blowing in the wind. Swear to God. And my whatever clothes I had on, you know, but it was so peaceful, you know. And all you could hear was the wind blowing through the trees, blowing through the grass.
Mm-hmm.
The grass, it was in a canyon, like an open-ended canyon.
Okay.
And I was at the end, like it was on a horseshoe, and I'm at the end here. And I'm seeing the wind going through the grass. Just peaceful, beautiful. All of a sudden, I hear this rumble, 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 rumble. And I look over the horizon, Mario. Come 1,000 chariots.
Really?
Horse and chariot. One rider in each chariot. And they're coming, man. And they come into the canyon.
Uh-huh.
They ride into this canyon. And they face each other in file, and then they turn and they face each other. And it's totally quiet. All you can hear is the wind
Going through
the grass, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't feel threatened. I looked at them, they looked up at me and looked at me. But the thing about it, Mario, was from the time they came over the horizon, some of the most beautiful music you ever heard.
While this is happening,
Like a movie background. All this is going on, yeah? I'm saying, whoa. So all of a sudden, you know, and they look at and they turn and face me.
mm-hmm.
And all of them, man, there was 1,000 of them that looked at me, you know. And the horses, I remember they had the white plumes on the top of the horses thing, and they had these plumes on these helmets, you know. And they had the spears.
Details.
I remember it, man. They turned around, and and no music now, no music. All you hear is the wind in the grass. When they started out the canyon, the music starts up again. See?
Wow.
And they're flying on out, and they disappear over the horizon, right? I said, what the hell was that?
This is all in the dream.
Yeah. I woke up, and I'm trying to remember this music. I'm not playing no music now. I'm not even into music yet.
Oh, you weren't?
No.
How old were you about
15.
that? 15.
Yeah. And I said, what the hell? How am I going to remember? I can't write music.
Right.
So I go downstairs at 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. I go get a lipstick and I get an eyebrow pencil. My sister's was down there. Eyebrow pencil, lipstick, chalk, and everything. So I go upstairs, and the red is the rouge, the lipstick is for the trumpets, and the black, the white, and something. And I'm trying to orchestrate it. And they had just stripped the wallpaper off the room.
Uh-huh.
And it was white all around the room, you know? So they had stripped.
And so you started to draw.
I started writing this hieroglyphics. What to me was music for a violin.
How you would remember the sound.
Yeah, yeah. So I got this. When I looked, man, I had, I was coming down like this here, you know.
Wow.
I'm saying,
So you had the trumpet sound.
Yeah, and I'm up there, yeah. I'm saying, and my sister come to she was a troublemaker anyway. She come to the top of the stairs and she saw what I was doing.
Oh, there you go.
She said, Mama!
Look what he's done now, right?
Done now.
Yeah.
It was crazy, you know.
Wow.
But from that time on, I says, I gotta know what the hell this is about. What is this, you know? So the guy started telling me, man, we're gonna steal this car, we're gonna steal. That's not me, ain't.
Yeah, different
Not
plan.
me. I gotta live, man, because I got stuff to do.
You have to figure
I
that
gotta
music
figure
out.
this out. I ain't going to jail. Y'all's ambition is to go to jail or something. I ain't going to jail.
Wow.
I ain't fighting no more and carrying no knife.
Just from that dream,
Yes.
huh?
I said, no, I got to find out what God's got in mind here. You know.
That's intense.
You know what? How long it took me to figure out what the hell that was all about? Last year.
Last year.
Yeah. 70 years it took me to figure out what the hell the people were all about.
And what did you figure out?
I figured out they came. These are warriors, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Looked me right in the face with a death threat. I mean, these guys could easily take my life, you know.
Oh, so it looked like they were coming towards you at the time.
But their point was to tell me, if we're what you worried about, forget it. Don't not do something for fear that it's a risk involved. Life is a risk involved.
Okay.
Do what you got to do. But this is all its fear is in your mind.
Okay, so whatever you're setting out to do,
Do
don't
it.
let fear be the thing that's going to stop
There you go.
Because you need to go forward with it.
You're guts enough to want to hang out and steal cars and bicycles and
Right?
do something that makes sense. You know, took
that-
me all
that-
my life to figure that out.
Wow.
You know.
But that was a life-changing moment for you.
Yeah, I was never the same. The guys didn't like me no more. You know.
Wow. You think that you went somewhere and read the Bible or something.
Yeah.
It wasn't
It
anything
wasn't
like
that.
that. It
No.
was you just
No.
you had a dream that really impacted you.
Yeah, it did. It did. And I remember I called it the Royal Blues was the name of the thing.
The whole experience in that dream.
But by the time I got around to it, it was gone. I went in service, and I couldn't remember a note.
Wow.
Still can't remember a note. The latest accomplishment in my life was figuring out what that dream was about.
Mm-hmm. That was about 2 years ago. Okay.
About 2 years. Took me all my life. Took me all my life. But it kept me from getting killed. Because I went to the gang, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying, no more gang. For all we know,